Hi, I am Jenna, and this is Move and Groove 5. So we are going to be building our stamina today in this class. We're going to be building strength. We're also going to be doing jumps, so working our elevation. But it's really important that if you are doing this at home, this class, then please make sure that you are using your mat. And if you don't have a sprung floor, then please just do rises instead of jumps. I'm really excited to get started on this class and help you build your strength and build your stamina, which is so important in dance. Let's grab your mats and get started. So for this exercise, you will need a mini loop band and your mat. I'm going to be using the black band today, but if you feel the resistance of this is too strong, then you can take it down a color and just build up. So this exercise is really great for building the strength on the outside of those legs, activating those glutes. And as always, we're going to be using our core. So really building that strength to help support our spine. And by keeping that pelvic stability, which is so important, it's going to really help us in this exercise. So you want to make sure that your tailbone stays heavy and your legs and your torso feel nice and elongated. So we're going to begin by taking your mini loop band and taking it over the legs and bring it above the knees, so it's around your thigh area. I'm then going to come and lie down onto my back. Palms are up towards the ceiling, arms down by my sides, and I'm going to extend my legs towards the ceiling. So already here, my legs are hip width apart, and you don't want those legs to come together at any point because the band could slide down. You want to keep them at hip width the whole time. So I'm going to do 6 pulses out. So I pulse it out. 1, bring it back to hip width. 2, 3, 4, relaxing the shoulders. And 6, I bring it in. 7, externally rotate. I repeat again. 1 and 2. Now you keep the tailbone heavy. The hips stay really still. And 5 and 6, bring it in. 7, parallel 8. I repeat that again in parallel and externally rotated. And then I'm going to quickly roll onto my side, parallel position. Now here, you want to think you have that top hand to help stabilize, but my underneath side wants to stay lifted. So I could just fit my fingers under my waist. You don't want to be sinking down into it because that most likely will bring that hip up. You want to feel that leg long and reaching away. The hips are stacked, abdominals in. I have 6 lifts parallel. 1, 2, just bring it to hip height. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, turn out both legs. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then with control, you quickly roll over. 7, parallel 8. We have lift 1, 2, keep the hips stacked. 4, 5, 6, lower 7, turn out 8, 1, 2, reach the legs nice and long. 4, 5, 6, and then 7, roll onto your back, bend those knees, release the arms to finish on 8. Reach legs to the ceiling, heavy tailbone. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bring it in, turn out. 1, relax the shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, in, parallel. Again. 2, abdominals. 4, 5, 6, in, externally rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, onto your side. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn out. 1, 2, legs nice and long. 5, 6, roll, parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, externally rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roll onto your back, release. This exercise is called crawl with resistance. It's a really great exercise for building strength in our abdominals, our upper body, but also finding that stability in the hips. So we don't want that shift of each hip moving forward and back. We want to keep that pelvis really nice and stable. So you will need your 2 mini loop bands for this one. So I'm using a yellow mini loop band and a red one. If you feel the resistance of these is too strong or too light, you can then move up or down a color. So just work within your own range and you can slowly build up into the different colors. So we're going to start by placing the red one or the stronger band that you're using around both legs, and it's going to be just below the knees, okay? And then I'm just going to come onto my knees, and then I'm going to place my lighter band, which I'm using the yellow one today, around my wrists, okay? So I'm going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. So already in this position, I have resistance of the band. My knees are roughly hip width apart. My wrists are under my shoulders. I'm lifting out of those arms, so I'm not just sinking into it. Elbows are soft, abdominals are lifted. So I'm not just arching in that spine. So I'm already setting up in this position. And then I'm going to tuck my toes under at the back. And then on the intro, I'm going to hover my knees just off the mat. So you want to try and keep your knees at this height throughout the exercise because they are going to want to lift up higher. So try and keep them just off. So I'm going to do 4 walks forward. So I walk 1, 2, 3. The 4th one, I'm going to join everything back into alignment. Then I'm going to open out my foot and my hand. So right foot, right hand out and bring them back in. And then left foot, left hand out and bring them back in. And then I go backwards. 1, 2, 3, bring them together. And then again, right foot, right hand out and bring it in. And left foot out and bring it back in. I repeat again. So you really want to make sure in this position that we're not arching here. We're keeping that lift and we're lifting up out of that upper body. So it's really important you breathe, activate those abdominals, and try and relax those shoulders in this exercise. Tuck the toes under at the back and prepare, hover the knees, abdominals. We go 1, 2, 3, together, out, in, out, in. We go back, 1, 2, 3, together, out, in, out, repeat. 1, keeping those knees just off the mat if you can, out, in, out, in. 1, 2, 3, together, out, in, out, in. Lower the knees and release. For this exercise, you will need your PBT Pro Ball and a mat. In this exercise, we're really going to be focusing on our beats. So we really want to activate those adductors and our abdominals to keep our hips from moving about. And we really want to be focusing on opening our legs sideways so we're not getting that kicking action, which is really great because we get the feedback of the ball to feel if we are working parallel and not using our turnout. So we're going to begin by standing. We have our right foot in front in a plie. We have our hands onto the ball. And then from here, we're going to plie down and push forward into our plank position. So I'm nice and long in this position. My legs are lifted. The ball is around my sort of lower abdominal hip area. My wrists are under my shoulders, elbows slightly bent. So don't lock into it. Slightly bent. So we're activating that upper body. Also, we can have a little bit of movement here with those arms. If they're locked in, it's harder to move. So my right foot is front in 5th. I'm going into my changement bat 2, 16 of them. So I have front back 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 abdominals, 6 working sideways, 7 and 8. I have 8 more changement battus. Then I go into my entrechat, so 3 of them. Entrechat 1 and 2 and 3, and then I have changement battu to change legs. And again, and 1 and 2 and 3, changement battu, change legs. I repeat again, and entrechat 1 and 2 and 3, changement battu, again, and 1 and 2 and 3, changement battu. Then I have a little open in second, so not too big. Little open in second, front back. 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 I have 8 of these. So after I've done my 8th one, I then go into my cease. So I hold, cease, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold. I have 8 of those. And then to finish the exercise, I'm just going to lower my knees down, releasing, folding over the ball to finish. Roll out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Entrechat. 1, 2, 3. Changement back 2. 1, 2, 3. Changement back 2. Again. 1, 2, 3. Changement back 2. 1, 2, 3. Changement back 2. We open. Front back. Out. Front back. Out. Front back. Hold. And out. Front back. Out. Front back. 2 more. Out. Front back. Out. Front back. Into your C's. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. 4 more. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. And release. For this exercise, you will need your PBT Pro Ball and your mat. It's really important in this exercise that if you are doing this at home and you don't have sprung floor, to please use your mat. And also when we go into the jump, just keep it really, really small, like a little petit allegro jump, okay? So this exercise, it's a challenge. It also gets the blood flowing, gets your energy up. We're going to be activating our abdominals, our glutes, our hamstrings, and also our upper body. So it is a full body workout in this exercise. What we're really wanting to focus on is as we jump, watching the landing of our supporting leg so that we're really keeping that knee over the toe. So we're going to begin. We just come towards the end of your mat and we're going to push out onto the ball. So we're going to roll out and then we're just going to push the ball towards the ends of our legs, just so that the ball is in that good position at the end. So it's really around my shin area. I'm in this plank position, my shoulders are down. And remember, in a plank, you really don't want to be arching. So it is much better to have those hips slightly lifted than to drop them. But ideally, we want to be in one long line. So from here, I bring my knees in. I'm curling those legs in. 2, 3, 4. I stretch them back out on 5. I bring my right leg forward, 6. And then I'm going to lift, find that balance, arms out, and then a little jump, lower the feet, hands back down, and I take my leg back to my plank position. So I bring it in, 2, 3, 4, back out 5, bring it in 6, 7, find that stability. So you find your balance here. Leg is slightly turned out, back leg is slightly turned out, abdominals in, little jump, place the hands down, back out into my plank. I repeat this exercise once more on each side, and I finish the exercise in this plank position. What we want to make sure is that we are really stabilizing through our core. We're working our backs. Also, if you are on a sprung floor, go for a bigger jump. Don't hold back on it, okay? Enjoy. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump 1, 2, hands 3, 4. Leg back out. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach 5. Leg 6. Control. Little jump. Hands. Leg back on. Twice more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push away 5. Place the foot. Find that balance. Jump. Lower the hands. Back into a plank. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press away 5. Bring that leg in. Find that balance. Stabilize. Jump. Hands down. Back into your plank to finish.